to this is the bass edition of our gear video for our studio sessions. I run a Fender Jazz bass. It's just a standard jazz bass. I actually only use the neck pickup on it, which is strange. It's the only one I ever use on this bass because the treble pickup is actually, the bridge pickup is not working too well. It doesn't work very well. So it kind of creates a more unique tone. It's a little bit fatter, kind of a little bit muddier, but I like it. That goes into the Ernie Ball volume pedal Junior, which obviously it's just a nice volume pedal, keeps the signal pretty clean. That goes into the Polytune by TC Electronic, which is a true bypass pedal, which means when the pedal is not on, it has a completely clear signal. So it doesn't really, it's basically like this is not here if it's not on. That goes into the TC Electronic Nova Dynamics dual compression. What's cool about this is it's two different compression pedals in one enclosure. I use one side for a nice EQ'd compression that I use for the clean tones that I've done on the record, and the other side I use as a noise gate, which is a pretty cool feature on this pedal. And you can run, for all the really high gain stuff that I do with hits or whatever, with the noise gate, it kind of cuts signal as soon as it drops in volume. The Hot Cake is what goes next. This is by Crowther Audio. It's a handmade pedal out of New Zealand. It has a really, really nice fat sound to it, which I love for a lot of the heavier parts on the record. It's a guitar overdrive, but I use it as bass for this record, and I use the same stuff for my guitar setup as well. Next is the Ibanez TS9 Tube Screamer. This is actually modded by Robert Keeley, so it's closer to the original builds of the Ibanez TS9, which I love. And another cool thing about it, which I can't show you right now because I'm plugged in, but it has a really bright blue LED light, which is neat. So that's all I run through here. This goes straight into the Galleon Kruger. It's a 700 watt head. Pretty standard, nothing crazy on this, but it has a really nice just bass tone that I like a lot. This is where everything goes through. This is an Ampeg 810 cab. We've obviously taken the black face off of it so we can see better how to mic each individual cone, each individual speaker, where it would go on the cone. And I'm actually going to switch this around to Kyle. He's going to tell you a little bit about the mics that we're using for this.
We have at the very bottom B52 kick drum mic to capture the low frequencies. Up here we've got a 57 to kind of catch the higher frequencies. Then we've got the Studio Project C1. This is a beast of a microphone. It's a condenser mic. We had to use the pad on it obviously because this guy got pretty loud. But yeah, it's just an incredible condenser mic. It's modeled after the Neumann U87 and costs about 1/10 of the price.
Nice.
So definitely get you one of these. They're
cool.
Incredible.